just shy of 2 years, man. Today I just had a moment where I just thought, wow, 2 years, or just shy, just gone. I missed out on so much life. And you know what? In hindsight, it's not a long time. But and also in comparison to some of the people that, you spend your time with that have been away for 5, 6 years and they're not seeing the light of day until another 2, 3 years. 20 months is nothing in comparison, but when you're used to your freedom, when jail hasn't been a part of your life. I wasn't someone that went in and out of jail. A lot of people that are doing big birds, it's not their first rodeo, So for them, it's like water off a duck's back. And don't get me wrong, I adapted. I had to. I wasn't about to sit there and wallow. I knew what I was doing. I knew that there were consequences. And I knew that one day, if that day did ever come, and I prayed that it didn't, that I would have to face those consequences. And that day came, and I faced them. But it still doesn't take away the fact that it's 2 years. And I've got kids. When I left, one of my daughters were 2. One was, the other was 6. And my oldest was what? 17? 17 at a time. Going on 18. I missed a milestone there, big birthday that I missed there. These are moments in your life that you'll never get them back, man. And it's a shame. It's a shame. My 40th. And it's funny because before I went, I said, I cannot be going to jail at 40. And what happens? I spent my 40th in there. Just before my birthday, I ended up getting arrested. Let this be a deterrent. I want my story to be a deterrent for anybody that's out there who makes the wrong decision on a daily and know that they're making wrong decisions daily, but do them or do it anyway. It's a slippery road, man. And honestly, it's not really worth the time. The life is nice, but it really ain't worth the time. Especially when you got loved ones, especially when you got kids, you got a partner. Do you know leaving them to fend for themselves is the most devastating thing that you could probably ever go through? Apart from losing your parents or losing a child, like leaving them to fend for themselves is one of the worst things. It's horrible. It's horrible, man. So my aim, the message that I want to deliver is, if I can deter one younger person, or even somebody that's not even younger, they don't have to be younger, because there's plenty of people my age that are out there doing, that are just products of their environment and have been doing the same thing for years. If I can sway somebody, because I made a conscious decision before I left those gates that I would never participate in anything that was going to put me back in there again. That was a conscious decision, and it was a difficult decision to make, because you have to remember that I've been doing it for multiple years, and it was what I was used to. But just like jail was a discomfort, just like it was me out of my comfort zone, I said, I can do this whole uncomfortable, not me, adapting. I can do it. So yeah, that's where the conscious decision came from. That it came from that I can do this uncomfortability thing. I can, because I've done it for 20 months. That 20 months, those 20 months weren't comfortable. I got through it, but it weren't comfortable. Having to see your kids on visits, your partner on visits. You hug them, people are watching you. They watch how you touch them. Like to even reach over to touch your daughter on her hand, or it was just, all eyes, man. And then, as an adult, as a big man, you got other adults coming and telling you what you can and what you can't do. Yeah, it's not a situation that I plan on being in again. But yeah, I just come to the realization, man, that I'm actually home. I'm out. And I remember getting sentenced thinking, wow, I got to do this for another what? Because I got sentenced after 7 months, and I got a total of 20. So I had another 13 months to do. I was like, wow, that seemed like such a long way. And to be fair, at that point, it wasn't even 13 months I had left, because they were only giving out 6 months tag at that time. So I still had 19 months to go. It was only when it got to, I think, March, when I think they released like a year tag. Or was it? I don't think it was even that late. Yeah, it was 2025 when I got my recalculations, and they knocked a year off rather than knocking 6 months off, because I was supposed to be out 2026 July. So they knocked a further 6 months off, which took it to January. So at that point of being sentenced, I thought I still had 19, 20 months to go. Wow. That seemed like such a long way. And then literally like the snap of your fingers, and I've been home for 5 weeks today. Time does wait for nobody. And it sure does move when you're in there. My daughter's gone from 6 to 8. My youngest has gone from 2 to 4. My oldest has gone from 17 to 20 this year. Years that you'll never get back. You live and you learn, man. You live and you learn. But what I would say, take heed and take notes from people that have been there and done it. Take notes from people that are in your field and, may have made a change in life, may have made a shift. And really ask them, like, why did you do it? Because some of them would have gone to jail already. And they would have told you exactly what I'm telling you, mate. I couldn't do that again. My family, I couldn't do that to them again. You know what I mean? Or it might not even be a family thing. It might even just be, I just don't want to waste no more time of my life. These people just take years of your life away from you. And at the end of the day, it's not worth it. Because there's plenty of people out here people that I know that live just as good as I was living and work 9 to 5. Maybe with a little bit of extra time. A lot of extra time. A lot of overtime, should I say. But still, they never had that worry. And the last 2 years, they've been out here living. where I haven't. I've been missing, missing out, MIA, man. So now it's go time. There's not really no real structure to this. I just come on here to just. I had a realization today, and I just wanted to just get at the front of the camera and just air it. To be fair, that was a big regret. You know, that time away, that time spent in jail was a big regret. If I can turn back the hands of time, I would, only because of what I've missed out on. My kids, my partner. I missed one of my best friend's wedding. You know, these sort of things, they don't come around again. It's a one-time fix. That's a one-time hit. Ain't gonna happen again. And you have to ask yourself, was it really worth it? A lot of time gone, man. A lot of time gone. I'm grateful, man. I'm grateful. I'm not too sure if I've shared this story, but I was looking at 12 years and I ended up getting half of that. So technically I should, or could have been, only halfway through my sentence. But I've mentioned before, compounding prayer. I prayed and I asked God, listen, give me one more crack at this, man. Let me out of here. Let me out of here now. Let me out of here as soon as possible. And I'm going to make a difference. I will make a conscious effort to do things the right way. And never to put myself in the position that I put myself in. We live and we learn. Right now my kids are on half term. So just want to spend some time with them. This will be the first. Yeah, it will be the first. It will be the first holiday that they've been on since I've been out. So just trying to spend some time with them. But at the same time, get as much done as I can. I'm on a serious mission with this this content. And I ain't trying to ease up anytime soon. I actually streamlined my reaction process today with my Stream Deck. I've had a Stream Deck for years. I got 4 screens, so I've actually used to use the Stream Deck to trade. But yeah, something that I might go back to at some point, but you need capital to trade. I haven't got any capital at the moment. I haven't got any capital at this moment in time to be undisciplined with, because I find when I trade, this undisciplined streak sometimes emerges, and has done many a times before. You have to be very disciplined to trade. And not to say I'm not disciplined. I feel like I'm disciplined in life now, but trading, you do get a tad emotional. You do get a tad emotional. I think it's the emotion that I need to separate. It's not an emotional game. And your emotions can get tied up in it. So I think I'll give myself some more time before I think about trading. But yeah, people, man. This is one of them freestyle ones. I've done a couple of these so far where I've just come onto the airwaves and just had a little vent, if that's what you want to call it. I don't know if it's quite a vent, but just get some things off my chest. It's just one of them days, just like a realization day. it kind of hit me today like, wow, you actually are in your house and nobody can't take that away from you right now.